In single stream, you can collect the full range of those things, the paper and the bottles and cans, on the same day, take them to a single facility, and at that point, the sorting process begins, rather than at the home.
Well, in Baltimore County, residentially, we create around 420,000 tons of trash a year. Some of the things that we offer that people might not normally know is that besides what you usually set for a curbside or your residential garbage, is that we also offer drop-off for several other things.
And it's a quite wide range of paper, metal in terms of aluminum and steel, plastic and glass that we can now recycle.
Then we also offer a residence drop-off center. We have a transfer station there. We transfer a good bit of garbage every year so that we're not filling the landfill up.
And so recycling conserves landfill space and lengthens the life of the landfill that we all share as Baltimore County residents.
So when you get to that capacity level, you have to think of how else you're going to handle your trash.
But with single stream recycling, we're going to be recovering more material, so that means that we avoid more disposal costs.
There's a maximum space in any landfill that it can only hold so much.
I think the process really starts in terms of the education that we put out so that residents know what to expect as they go through that process.
At the current time, we are providing recycling to all single-family and townhomes, and we are working towards working all the apartments and condominiums into our recycling program.
One of the major benefits of single-stream recycling is that we can accept a wider variety of materials, which means that we can keep more material out of our landfill and lengthen its life.
Currently what we do in Baltimore County, if you go curbside, what we set out for single stream is really only about, rough terms, 10 to 12% of the total amount of material that we generate.
We would like to see more and more things come out of the trash stream into the recycling stream, and right now we have that ability. We've increased the number of things that we can recycle now with our new contract in single stream, so that's a real benefit.
When the residents come in, we check and see if we check their ID, make sure they're a Baltimore County resident, and then we direct them to the proper disposal dumping site or whatever. If they got recyclables, it goes over here. If they're in a car or an SUV, we let them dump their trash and all straight ahead. Metal recycling's over here. If they got wood and all like that in the pickup truck and construction debris and stuff like that, we send them down to the scale house.
So we've added to the program what in the past was somewhat limited, and we're always looking at ways of expanding that as well.
Once those materials are picked up, they're going to a facility in Elk Ridge, Maryland. It's operated by Waste Management Company, and it's a single stream sorting facility.
The material arrives here, and this is where the demanufacturing of the products start. We start segregating all the materials out. We start separating out the paper products, the aluminums, the metals, the glass. First area we'll see it is in our pre-sort area. That's the first place people can address it. The truck's offloaded on our tipping floor. It's loaded on a conveyor with a wheel loader, and then it comes up to the pre-sort. And that's where they'll remove any items that don't belong, any contaminants or any large plastic items for recovery. We'll pull off like buckets and tubs and what there. And then the material will go to our cardboard separation screen. And that is it's a screen it has large spacing in it where the cardboard can't go through it, so it'll actually surf over the top of it, and the rest of the recyclables will drop through it, all the newspapers. Glass here, we crush all the glass out. We do not color separate it. We use it either goes back to a bottle manufacturer or goes back as an aggregate use. And then what's left, we have an optic sorter that'll shoot out all the plastic. It'll optically scan it as it goes underneath of it and use little air jets to segregate it out from any other items that are left over. That's really the whole process in a nutshell. Maybe oversimplified it, but when we get a chance to see it, it's a pretty neat process. After it's all sorted, it drops into bunkers, and then we bale it. As we bale it, you're compressing into a large cube. And once we make the cubes out of it, then we'll take it to market for shipment. We'll load it on trucks here that'll go on trucks for domestic mills. It'll go export out of the port of Baltimore to the Far East, Asia, China, India, a lot of different places. It really enters the world economy. Now it's a raw material for reuse and remanufacturing. We're just the first step in the process of taking that product back to remanufacturing into something else.
It's certainly a lot easier than it was before because you don't have to remember which week it is, whether it's the paper week or the blue bag week. and it seems to be a lot easier once you understand that you can't just put it out in a plastic bag anymore.
I like recycling because you can do it all at once, and everybody in my community can do it.
Well, I'm very happy with the new initiative. It's very nice to be able to do the combined recycling of both paper and the plastics and cans and stuff.
It's less trash. It's more recycling.
We're finding that it's actually cut down on our trash a fair amount by being able to recycle more of the plastics.
We appreciate the fact that people have taken to the single stream program.
I believe that the more we can recycle, the better it is for our environment, the better it is for the economy and everything like that. All I can say is that I just hope that all the residents of Baltimore County will get on this program and do their recycling as the county has made it so easy for us to do.